story of America like few others can. He knows that we can't afford to go backwards, that we got to keep moving forward.
Yeah!
It is such an honor to welcome President Obama back to the Granite State. You know, here in the Granite State, we don't need binders full of women. We've got ballots full of women. New Hampshire has a proud tradition of electing smart, talented, and tough women, and we're going to do it again this November the 6th. We're going to elect Maggie Hassan governor and Carol Shea Porter and Annie Custer to Congress. You know, women here have been hearing from Mitt Romney for a very long time. You know what the president says? He says, don't boo, vote. We've watched Mitt Romney endorse legislation that would have allowed our employers and bureaucrats to make health care decisions for women. We've heard him say that he would defund and eliminate Planned Parenthood. And we've seen his deafening silence when it comes to equal pay for women. Well, now it's decision time, New Hampshire. It's clear that women can't trust Mitt Romney.
Nobody can. Not even Mexicans.
The women of the Granite State say thanks, but no thanks to Mitt Romney. Women everywhere, right? We'll keep our rights, we'll keep our health care, and we'll keep our president.
I'm about to get some muscle.
Now, over the next 10 days, here in New Hampshire, we'll play a role that we've become very familiar with. We get to make a choice about whether we're going to keep New Hampshire and this country moving forward, or whether we're going to go backwards with Mitt Romney. A choice to support working families by building an economy from the middle out, or rewarding the few by falling back to the failed trickle-down policies of the past.
You don't come on.
A choice about President Obama cutting taxes for the middle class, or Mitt Romney raising them on millions of hard-working American families. A choice between protecting the guaranteed benefit of Medicare or making it a voucher program and turning it over to the health insurance companies. These are choices that will affect all of us, not just for the next 4 years, but over the next 40 and more years. So the next 10 days will clearly determine the future of our state and our country. And we all know President Obama doesn't just need our votes, he needs our help. So, are we going to deliver New Hampshire for Barack Obama? Are we going to deliver New Hampshire?
4 more years! 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 What? 4 more years! What? 4 more years!
Are we going to deliver New Hampshire for the president who ended the war in Iraq?
Yes!
Are we going to deliver New Hampshire for the president who ended Don't Ask, Don't Tell?
Yes!
Are we going to deliver New Hampshire for the president who brought us historic health care reform?
Yes!
Are we going to deliver New Hampshire for the president Well, now we're in the final stretch.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen.
next 10 days will determine the future of our state and our country. So we need to leave here. We need to knock on every last door. We need to make every last phone call. We need to talk to our friends and our neighbors and our colleagues. And if we do that, President Obama will win. And more important, the people of New Hampshire and the country will win. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud to introduce our current and next president, Barack Obama.
This is what the weather is always like in late October in New Hampshire. 70 degrees and sunny. Can everybody please give it up for your outstanding United States Senator, Shaheen? Your next governor, Maggie Hassan. Your next Congresswoman, Annie Kuster. And I've just got to say something special about one of the most talented singers, songwriters that America's ever had. He has just been a great friend. This guy has been working his tail off on behalf of this campaign. I couldn't be prouder that he's working with us. James Taylor. Give him a big
Oh, I'll take a picture now.
I got it. 10 days, New Hampshire. 10 days. 10 days, and you'll be stepping into a voting booth and making a defining choice about the future of our country. Not just a choice between two candidates or two political parties. It is a choice between two fundamentally different visions for America. We believe in the values that built the largest middle class, the strongest economy the world's ever known. The promise that hard work will pay off. The promise that responsibility will be rewarded. The idea at the core of this nation that no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter what you look like, this is a country where everybody gets a fair shot and everybody does their fair share. Everybody plays by the same rules. That's what we believe here in America. We believe that we are endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. We insist on personal responsibility. We don't believe anybody's entitled to success. We know we all have to earn it. We honor the strivers, the dreamers, the risk takers. Everybody who's been the driving force behind our free enterprise system, the greatest engine of growth and prosperity the world's ever known. But we also believe that the true measure of prosperity is more than just a running tally of corporate balance sheets, quarterly profit reports. We measure prosperity not just by how many millionaires and billionaires we produce. We measure prosperity by how well a typical family's doing. By whether our kids are getting a great education and can go as far as their dreams and hard work will take us. We understand that in this country, people succeed when they've got a chance at a decent education, when they can learn new skills. And by the way, so do the businesses that hire them, or the companies that they start.
Hire me.
We believe our economy grows when we support research into medical breakthroughs, or new technologies like clean energy and fuel-efficient cars.
A que no se quieren subir a la ladder.
We know that our country is stronger when we can count on affordable health insurance and Medicare. When we protect our kids from toxic dumping and mercury pollution. When there are rules in place to make sure that we aren't taken advantage of by credit card companies or mortgage lenders or unscrupulous financial institutions. We know we're better off when politicians in Washington aren't allowed to make decisions about health care that women are perfectly capable of making. That's what we believe. That's the vision that we embrace. I appreciate that. Governor Romney now, he's got an entirely different view about what this country's about. No vote. No, he's been running around saying he's got a 5-point plan for the economy. Turns out it's a 1-point plan. Folks at the very top get to play by a different set of rules than you do. They get to pay lower tax rates, outsource jobs. They want to let Wall Street run wild, make reckless bets with other folks' money. That was his philosophy when he was the CEO. That was his philosophy as governor. And,
Yes!
as President Clinton said, he does have a lot of brass because he's not talking about big change, but all he's offering is a big rerun of the same policies that created so much hardship for so many Americans. And Governor Romney's been out here making a lot of last-minute promises lately. Said he's all about fighting for the middle class. Says he cut taxes for everybody and asked something from nobody. But the problem is, we've heard those promises before.
Yes.
Now keep in mind, Governor Romney lives just a few miles south of here, in the state of Massachusetts. Love Massachusetts. But during Governor Romney's campaign for governor down there, he promised the same thing he's promising now.
Yes.
Said he'd fight for jobs and middle-class families. But once he took office, he pushed through a tax cut that overwhelmingly benefited 278 of the wealthiest families